Higher education faces several challenges in relation to sustainability. One of the biggest challenges probably relates to facilities. Many campuses, including my own, were designed in a different era. They were designed in an era that wasn't particularly responsive to energy concerns or to environmental efficiency or climate change. Another challenge that campuses face in relation to sustainability has to do with curriculum, and I think the challenge is with integrating sustainability into existing curriculum or getting faculty who are trained in a particular area to think about how sustainability might be relevant for them. Another challenge that campuses face in relation to sustainability has to do with the whole breadth of the concept. Very often we think of sustainability and we connect it to issues related to renewable energy, to the environment, and in fact, sustainability has a much broader scope. It encompasses economic issues, it encompasses issues of social justice. Well, I think higher education plays a really important role in relation to issues of sustainability. When you think about where so many young people land, whether it's in a technical or a community college or a baccalaureate school or a research institution, it really is the future. People who are attending college and university really are the present, but they really are the future. And so higher education reaches so many people, and it's not just young people involved in higher education, but so many people who are really going to shape the course of the country, who are going to shape the course of the world. And of course, all of that begins at a very local level. And so I think institutions of higher education need to have a really keen sense of their place and their region, and think about the work that they're doing, and have a responsibility to engage the people who are on their campuses in that work. So higher education I've spent my whole life in higher education. It's such an exciting place to be. It's the place where we encourage and stimulate intellectual curiosity. It's the place where people come and their minds get stretched in good ways and they're challenged, and so I think it's the best place really in the world. I know there are other sectors that speak to these issues, but higher education really has to take a lead in this. I think I was inspired to get connected to the sustainability movement as I was coming to my campus. I am in my 9th year as Chancellor at the University of Minnesota Morris, and when I was looking at the campus and they were looking at me, I had a chance to review the campus strategic plan. And the strategic plan has wonderful elements in it that relate to renewable energy, but that also relate to social justice, diversity, and inclusivity, and I very much wanted to be a part of that. My hope for the future in relation to sustainability is that we remain hopeful. I've had really the privilege over the course of the last 8 years to attend summits like the one that's happening here in Boston. I've had the privilege of attending conferences that are related to renewable energy, the environment, and sustainability. And sometimes I've come away from those gatherings with this profound sense of despair. And it's easy to go to that place because there is so much that is troubling around the world, in your region. But I think my hope for the future is that we retain a sense of hope and hopefulness and not despair, because we do have choices and we can make a difference, and we need to listen to one another, and we need to educate ourselves and then work to educate the communities in which we live. So my hope is that we remain hopeful.